Amazing, guys. So welcome to, finally we're going to be talking about the affordable perfume marketing business, right? We've kept this for a long time to talk about it. Now imagine that you are able to start making at least 200,000 naira every month, right, with an investment of just 10,000 naira into your personal training. First of all, let me say this, right? There are going to be two set of people that I'm going to be talking to in this video. First, you're going to be having the investors or sponsors, and you're going to be having the employees or the operators, or you can say the investors and the employees, or the sponsor and the operator. Now, so I'm going to talk to two set of people here, but first of all, the businesses you want to know is this, that I want you to imagine being able to invest just 10,000 into your training, right? Your personal training, and the ripple effect of that, right, is the ability for you to start making at least 200,000 every month, right, selling what I like to call affordable perfumes, right? I have about 4 bottles here right now, all perfume inside of them. Call them affordable perfume, right? So I'm going to be doing a training. It's an online course. You're going to have 10 modules, right, that covers everything that you need to know about the affordable perfume marketing business. First of all, let's talk to investors, right? Let's assume that you're looking for a business that will not take your time, right? Something that will not take your time, but you can still do on the side. Meanwhile, you are not the one doing it 100%, right? You're not the one doing it 100%. You are either going to be supporting your team, or you're going to be hiring someone to help you run the entire business, right, on your behalf. And it's pretty much simple, right? For investor, what you're going to be needing is 150,000, or let's assume, because of logistics of moving the perfumes from where we are to your location, right? So what you're going to be needing, let's say, is 200K for an investor. You want to invest inside this business, right? This is not you bringing the 200,000 so that we can be giving you profits every month. No, that's not what I'm talking about. But imagine that you have this 200,000 or you can partner with at least 4 of your friends who are well to do, who have the wherewithal, and you can share this money, this 200K, among the 5 of you, right? That's going to be 40,000 for a start, right? For the 5 of you. And with the course, the 10 module course, the affordable perfume online course, right? Affordable perfume marketing online course, right? You're going to be able to train this person who is going to be responsible for the selling of the perfume, placed on a salary of, let's say, between 30,000 to 40K for a start, right? Now, what will happen is that this 200,000 is going to cover for at least 15 bottles of perfumes. That is 50 mils, 50 mil of perfume bottles, right? I'm not going to go into a lot of details, but the business is practical because what you're investing the money inside is something that is visible, something that you can see, right? So if you hand them over to someone who's going to be managing the business on your behalf, you know how many bottles, like for instance, the 200K that I mentioned, they're going to give you access to at least 15 bottles, right? So you know that you have 15 bottles given to your staff to go and sell. And for each bottle that is sold, we know how much profit you're going to be making from inside of it, right? A profit, if it is 4,000 or 35 or 37 or 5,000 that you're making, we know how much that is going to be left. If it says 5 bottles out of 15, we know how much income should come in. If he sold 10 out of 15, we know how much income is coming, we know how much we have in stock. So it's actually easy for you to actually run this business as an investor, because you are going to be hiring someone who can help you with the marketing process. right? And we taught all this in the affordable perfume marketing business, right? So it's just whether you are doing it yourself as an individual. If you have a 200,000 naira, you want to do it yourself, right? That is as an individual. Or you want to form a team of 5 people you want to work with. So 5 of you come together, 40,000, pull the money together, right? And you receive the product in your location. Now, where the cost actually comes in handy is the place of how do you sell out your 15 bottles of perfume, right? There are 4 weeks in every month. So the target is for you or your staff to sell out the 15 bottles every week. You sell out 15 bottles every week. That's what really the course is about, right? How do you sell out 15 bottles of your 15 milk bottles of perfume every week? Repeat the process 4 times in a month, and you're making nothing less than 200k in pure profits that you're making. Now, as you scale, the more money you're going to be making. So if you increase to 30 bottles, selling 30 bottles per month, your income is going to be around 400,000, right? If you increase to 60 bottles per month, your income is going to be at 800k in terms of profit, right, from that. So the cost is mainly about, number one, how do you sell out the products? Because you're not the one producing. What you have to do is just pay money to be sent to you. So that's what the cost, number one, what the cost is about. How do you sell out your 15 bottles every week? I repeat the process 4 weeks of every month so that you keep making money as the perfumes are coming in. Number 2 is how do you manage your staff? Let's assume you're not doing it yourself. You, as investors, you came in as an individual, or you want to work in partnership with someone, a staff that you are going to hire, and a team of 4 people that are joining you to work with as a team, right? How do you hire this person? What's the hiring process that you go through to hire trustworthy hands? Because that is covered also in the course, right? Now, number 2 also, how do you manage the entire business, your entire operation of that business? There is a module in the course that handles that. How do you source for materials? Right? How do you source for these materials? If you don't want to buy from us, right? You don't want to buy from my team and I, you want to be able to source your materials yourself. You want to source your perfume yourself, right? How do you do this? That is what the entire course is about. Then lastly, how do you scale? How do you scale for 15 bottles every week? That is 15 bottles every week. How do you scale to 100 bottles? How do you scale to 200 bottles? How do you scale to 1,000 bottles on a monthly basis? That is everything that the course covers. So what is required? Capital to start is 200k. You can partner with 4 people plus yourself, right? That is how many? That is 5 of you guys. 5 of you share 200k. That's about 40,000 per person. You pay that, you hire the first person, you train the person, we train the person. The online course will help you to train the person on how to go about the operations and everything that has to do with the entire management of the business. Now, let's talk to operators or employees, right? That is, you have someone who is ready to invest money into you as a staff or as an employee, right, to run the business on their behalf. The course also talks about the management process and the contracts that you're going to be signing with those who are invested in you. So it makes it easy for the business to run seamlessly in terms of you have an employer who employs you to run the business on his or her behalf. And you're reporting to the person in terms of how much bottles were sold when you went out for that week, how much money was remitted, what is left as an employee of these investors or sponsor who are sponsoring your program or sponsoring the business. Number 2 is, let's assume that you don't currently have anyone right now who can invest that kind of money into you, that is 200k, 150 to 200,000 naira. You don't have anyone that can invest that amount of money into you, right? How do you go about looking for investors or sponsor to invest in this kind of business, and you help them to manage this business on their behalf? How do you do that? This course, the affordable perfume marketing business, also cover that. How do you source for investors who can invest in you just 200k, right, into the kind of business, and you manage the business on your behalf, right? The contract that you need to sign with them, the content and everything that has to do with the contract is also available in the course. That the affordable perfume marketing business is also there. Now, let's assume also you couldn't find investors to invest in you, right? You couldn't find investors to invest in you. You use the first strategy that was taught to you in one of the modules to get investors, but you couldn't get anyone to invest in you. Next thing that this course will benefit you to handle is how you can raise this money, this said money, 200,000 naira. How do you raise it as capital, as an individual, as an employee who want to run the business by herself? How do you raise this money in 30 days at most, or 60 days at most? So you are able to raise between 150k to 200,000 naira that cover for your first product that will be shipped to your location, so that when you go to the course, right, you will know what to do with this money. You will know how to raise this money. You will know what to do with this money. You know how to keep generating income. If you are making 200k every month, the money is 100% yours. So that is why this course is both for investors or sponsors, and also for employees or operators. Now, normally this course was designed to be sold for 150,000 naira, and that 150k covers for the entire training, how to get your products, how to pay for them, how to receive them, how to market your products, to sell out your 15 bottles of perfume every week, repeat the process 4 times in a month, and make at least 200k, right? The course covers all that, and is supposed to sell for 150k, right? It give you access to the products, and then it give you access to the training. Now, for this month of May, right, the entire course has been discounted for 10,000 naira. Whether you are an investor, or you are an employee, or you are a sponsor, or you are an operator, all you have to pay instead of 150k, right, is just 10,000 naira that will give you access to the training first of all, so that you go through the entire training and know what the entire business is about, how you can start effectively, how you can build your team, how you can scale your team, how you can maximize your profit, how you can increase your profit, how you can hire your employees, or you want to work alone as an employee, how you can grow the business. This 10,000 naira will give you access to the entire course, but not the products, so that when you're ready to make that investment, right, you can pay for the products and they will be delivered to your location, right? Then also, for those who don't have sponsor because you don't have the capital to start, the course will also give you access to how to raise the required capital between 150k to 200k to start this affordable perfume marketing business, whether as an investor, or as an employee, or whether as an operator, or as a sponsor. So for this month only, the month of May, the course has been discounted for just 10,000 naira, right? And we have limited slots. Once that slot is filled up, right, we are going to be revoking the price to go back to your original fee of 150k, which means you are not just paying for the training, you're paying for both the products and the training at the same time. But for this opportunity in this month of May, what you're paying is just access to the course itself, which is 10,000 naira. Now, in conclusion, the entire course has 10 modules. It has 10 modules, and in this month of May, right, I'm going to be uploading. Of course, my team has been on my neck. That was last month, April. I kept struggling until we entered May, and I'm making the decision at this point in time. So in the month of May, right, we're going to be uploading at least 5 of the entire 10 modules on YouTube. So it means that you're actually going, whether or not you're paying for the course actually right now, you're going to be having an experience of what the course is about. The first 5 modules will be uploaded on YouTube. You can watch them, spend time to watch them, and learn everything that you can learn on the business. While the other 4, or the other 5 rather, will be kept for those who are really interested in starting the business, for them to be able to start making money selling perfume, distributing perfume all across Nigeria and all across Africa. So that will be all for now. If you really want to be a part of this, right, you don't want to sit on the bench, you want to be a part of this, you will find a link somewhere in this video, either on the learn more button or in the comment section or somewhere above this video. Just find the link to the Affordable Perfume Marketing Business channel. Click on that link, it will land you there on our channel, and from there we'll be keeping the videos uploaded every now and then, so that when we release the videos one after the other, the entire 5 models will be released there, and those who want to make payments, right, for that course can go ahead and make payments for it. Don't forget, my name is Dan Arubusa. I'm a life after school coach. I'm a quantum leap enabler. I'm a value market strategist. I'm a goal achievers expert, and above all, I am an SMS certified master fundraiser with over 10 years experience across board. Bye for now. See you guys on the inside of the Affordable Perfume Marketing Business. Bye for now.